Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. Madden Mahia sent this to me. He is Madden_drill on Instagram. So, Madden, let's go. All right. So, what I was originally going to do was he asked me to critique this and make it public so that others can learn from what he said are. He said, "Can you review this publicly so others can, other exhibition drillers can learn from my mistakes and successes?" And I love that. I think that's just great. That's an awesome attitude to have. So yeah, absolutely, of course. So I watched it and I thought, at first, even before I watched it, I thought I'll just upload this to Instagram and give a commentary, and that'll be it. But this is quite good, and yet there's a problem in there that I'll point out, and I really can't do that in text. So I need to be with the video and then stop it at the appropriate time. So, all right, there's nothing really to set up. We just take what's presented. And then, whatever goes on before and after doesn't matter. It's just, all right, starting out at right shoulder and then going on from there. Now, notice how, as he came into the toss, he stopped and then kept his feet separated. But here, he brings his feet together and his right arm down and then separates his feet again. Excellent work. This is good. This really is, this so far, everything about his body plus the rifle is worked out. This works very well. So it's just 32 seconds, so I want to play this over again. Good toss. He comes, catches. Notice that he comes into the overhead spin, the over the helicopter spin, even some cadets will call it. But as soon as he initiates that, he's at attention. This works extraordinarily well for him because now he has this giant form of his body being the bottom part of the T, the rifle being the top part, more or less, of the T. This works very well, very linear, and that's perfect. So here, stepping out and working with the rifle in a great single-handed spin, really a self-toss almost, you could call that. But the feet separated, that works extraordinarily well. But that is an issue. So let's go back and watch this, and I'll show you what the issue is in just a second. So grab, and then there. Go back there, right here. This is the issue. This is a really bad transition. Okay, let's watch it again, and I'll show you the transition. All right, self toss coming into. He comes around, and the rifle is, and then comes around, and then goes into the wonderful horizontal spin there. That's just perfect. But it's the transition there that just doesn't work. Now, why doesn't it work? Because it doesn't communicate well. It doesn't stop and it doesn't flow. So, or it doesn't flow, I should say. So it should stop and then move again. The rifle should stop and move again, or it should flow continuously all throughout that transition. So let's go back here. We'll watch it again. So here, catch. So it goes stop, and then, but it doesn't completely solidly stop. It's kind of a stop and then go. So the momentum is going one way, it ceases, and then he builds up the momentum again, and then he's into this awesome toss. So what should happen is that the rifle, you can do this any way you want. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever you think of, but you have to make sure that your transitions flow well. Here, this is I've talked about horizontal and vertical flow for a while. I've written about it a little bit. Horizontal flow is the flow throughout the entire performance. There's been talk over the years of certain drillers having a flow routine, and that's fine. That's okay. There's drillers who really will just be very smooth, and it's just almost curvy the way the rifle is. Builds up the emotion and then comes down, but it's all very flowy all throughout, instead of a build up and then a sharp drop, that type of take the Air Force Honor Guard. It's constantly build up, sharp drop, build up, sharp drop, not very flow oriented at all throughout. There's that's horizontal flow. Then there's vertical flow. Well, this is what I'm talking about here. The vertical flow right here at this point there, that doesn't work. That transition from one toss and then the build up to the other, it just doesn't work. So the rifle should come around a little more. You could think of it. Think of the butt of the rifle coming around more and maybe over and then coming in, but then that doesn't really work well for bringing the rifle up to this toss. So something has to give one way or the other. You either create a different beginning, or you create a different end and then put in this move somewhere else. Excellent work there. Now, the catch here, and then bringing it up, it kind of rolls onto this shoulder. It's not as strong. The whole move here is very strong. So from the catch, boom, and then there. That's a weak transition here, so it's not as powerful as it could be. That's great. Development here really supports the rifle work. That's really well done. This double-handed behind the back catch, excellent job. Now, if you want to catch the rifle like this is a fine catch. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Not at all. There. That catch is great. If you want a better catch, even more impactful catch, you'll catch it so that the rifle's horizontal. It can be done. I've seen it done before. It's just very difficult. So this has impact, but an even bigger impact is where you actually catch it so it's horizontal. So the transition there, though, as well, not too bad. And then the toss right into port arms works well, and then he goes into right shoulder again. So really, this is, I enjoy watching performances like this. I really do. The backyard stuff that you get to play around with. It's fun. It really is. And Madden, I think you did a fine job there. And you can see, you can see all the all the messages that I've received over the year, or actually over the last few days. So lots of great critique requests, and then this video. This has been. This is unique. It really is. I like it a lot. Just things to work on. The transitions. Whether you have horizontal flow or vertical flow. That it's all. knowing these terms really helps you then zero in and identify exactly what moments work well and what don't. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you, Madden. I do appreciate that very much. Bye.